Callahan. I'm a program manager working with the Combined Federal Campaign. Today, I'm excited to be joined by two of our wonderful participating charities who were selected to share a bit about the incredible work they do. Each charity will share their passion and their cause for their organization. I'm going to ask them a couple questions about how your CFC contributions help them make a difference in our communities. So here we go. Our first charity speaker is Ms. Kimberly Vesey, President of Building Homes for Heroes. Welcome, Kimberly. It's great to have you with us today. I'd like you to kick us off by introducing yourself and sharing a bit about your organization's mission and your passion for your cause.
Thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate you having me on today. I am President and General Counsel for Building Homes for Heroes. We specially modify and build housing across the country for severely wounded veterans, and we gift those homes mortgage-free. We also have an abundance of support programs as well. The home is the foundation, but we have programs that allow veterans to have access to emergency funding, mental and health programs, and all kinds of different programs to support the veteran once they're in their home.
Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. So next up, we're going to have Miss Bonnie Carroll, founder and president of TAPS. Welcome, Bonnie. It's great to have you with us today also. Please share a little bit about your organization and the work you do in our communities.
Greatly. It's so good to be with you. As a retired Air Force Reserve officer and as a surviving spouse of a soldier who was killed along with 7 other soldiers in an Army plane crash, this mission is so near and dear to my heart. TAPS is a national organization providing comfort, care, resources, and support to all those grieving the loss of a military or veteran loved one. We have a 24/7 helpline. We have good grief camps for children. We have casework assistance. We have community-based care, TAPS Togethers, programs to bring families together and let them know that they're not alone.
Wow, thank you for being with us today. So our first question is for Kimberly. What does hope look like for the people you serve, and how do CFC donors help make it possible?
Well, a home is everything. My younger brother lost both of his legs in Iraq as an Army Ranger, and our biggest issue when he was injured was how do we bring him home from the hospital? He can't get through the front door. So I found this organization at that point, and it gave my family hope. It gave us the possibility of bringing our veteran home and having a place where he could access his housing and his life around him. And he learned how to live in his new home. He had an accessible bathroom, an accessible bedroom, and because of that, he was able to go back to school and get his bachelor's degree and pass the Series 7 and have a full life again, things that we never hoped for him when we first found out he was injured. So the idea of having that foundation, that access to being able to take care of yourself again, or having people in your life again, be able to be around you without having to take care of you, the independence is everything. I think that what we do for our service members when they come home is of the utmost importance. The CFC donors have done an amazing job. We have been the recipient of donations from the CFC campaign for several years now, and because of that, we will be able to gift our 450th mortgage-free home by the end of this year. So the donations have been just a wonderful miracle for us and service members around the country.
Wow, Kimberly, thank you so much. That's amazing. So Bonnie, our next question is for you. Can you tell us about a time when your organization made a significant impact on someone's life?
Oh, thank you so much. And right now, our intake of newly bereaved survivors is 35 per day. It's higher than I think most people can understand because we're not at war. But I'll give you an example of something that happened just over this past weekend. We had an Army Brigade commander call. They had just had the death of a soldier by gunshot at home, and his wife was present. This was on a Saturday night. We were able to immediately reach out, provide emotional support for the wife, get her connected with her family, help get them flown in. We were able to work with the landlord and also a biohazard cleanup company to get that apartment kind of taken care of. Additional secondary lodging for this spouse because the military, the government can't pay for additional lodging. So TAPS Casework Assistance took care of all of that. It's a partnership that we do as a nonprofit organization, but it's providing this immediate emergency support, not only just the emotional, but in this case, grief support, and trauma support, to let this widow know she's not alone, that we're going to stand with her from this moment forward. The military recognizes that TAPS is there, but we're only there because donors like those who give to the Combined Federal Campaign understand how important these organizations are. They understand that what we do is done through the generosity of private individuals who understand service and sacrifice. And whether that loss is through suicide or illness, whether it's in combat, through an accident, we honor lives lived in selfless service in defense of democracy. That's what all of our organizations are about. And we can't do the good work that we do and be present around the clock for all those who need us without this support. So thank you all.
Wow, that's an impact right there. Kimberly, this question is for you. What impact can a small donation through the CFC make to your organization?
The impact that the donations make through the CFC are huge. It's most of us are working. We're not able to make $1 million donations, but the smaller donations, and I think what a lot of people don't realize is that the amount of people that can afford to give a $5 donation or a $10 donation, those people add up to be much bigger than the people who can afford to give great gifts. So those small gifts are so important because they're the lifeblood of nonprofits. They're the way that we're able to do the good that we can do for the people that we can. Those small gifts add up to huge gifts. And it's just amazing the amount of people that will take the $5 or $10 out of their pocket and put it on the table to help someone else. And I can't tell you how wonderful those gifts are. Those are the gifts we rely on. The generosity of the common people.
Yes, every donation makes an impact altogether. Thank you, Kimberly. And our last question is for you, Bonnie. What's something you wish more people understood about your cause, and how does your organization bring awareness to it?
Well, a lot of people don't realize that there are so many more losses in our military and veteran community today than there were even at the height of the wars. And these are losses as a result of 20 years of deployment, whether that is cancers as a result of toxic exposures, whether that is finally succumbing to wounds experienced and received in combat. But right now, our intake will be over 10,000 new family members this year. I mean, a lot of people don't understand the need is so great, but because it's not on the headlines, a lot of folks don't know that. We work very hard to tell that story, to let Americans know that there are sacrifices being made for their freedom. But we certainly appreciate CFC helping us get that word out and honoring all those whose lives have included service to this country.
Well, thank you so much, Bonnie, for what you do. So this slide, charities' contact information is listed here if you would like to know more about their cause. Thank you, both of you, for the incredible work you do in our communities, and especially our veterans, and for taking time to share it with us. It's truly inspiring to see the difference these organizations make and how every gift through the Combined Federal Campaign makes that possible. Remember, there's charities, over 4,500 are vetted and worthy organizations participating in the CFC. So on behalf of the entire CFC team, thank you again for your generosity and for your showing what it means to make your gift their future. Wishing you a wonderful campaign season.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.